Next, we move on to model training with pre-processed feature. So first we do firm scalar and linear model, import logistic regression. Then we do firm scalar and ensemble, import random forest classifier. And then afterwards we do from scalar and metrics, we import accuracy score, classification reports, and confusion matrix. So we assume models is equal to logistic regressions, logistic regression, the max iter, and the random string 42, and then random forest is equal to random forest classifier, and random state 42. Basically, this creates the models that we want, and then model results is equal to this empty brackets is equal to basically this is used to basically store the model's results. Then afterwards we do for name model in models.item. Basically it just trains and evaluates each models over here by going through their loop. And then model.fit is equal to x train and s scaled, x train scaled and y train. Basically, this trains the models on the scaled polynomial features, and then accuracy is equal to accuracy score y-test, and y-test just calculates the accuracy of the models. And then model results is equal to model, and accuracy is equal to accuracy, and prediction is y-predict. So this basically restores the results from the predictions and accuracy. Then we print out the accuracy, then we print out the classification report, y-test and y-predict. Then over here, we basically make the confusion metrics for the logistic regression and the random forest. So yeah, so here are the results for the logistics of it. The logistic regression we see has an accuracy of 96% in terms of predicting, like classifying the iris species. So here are all the precision outputs, the recall outputs, the F1 score, and the support for each one. And then these are the confusion matrix for this. So it shows over here that the model correctly predicted Iris Centero 10 out of 10 times. And then for Iris Vericolor, it only predicted 9 times as compared to then predicted 9 times, while it predicted Iris Vericana 10 times. However, there was one error with like the Iris Vericolor incorrectly being classified as Iris Vericana. So yeah, which is the similar results for the random forest things, as it also has an accuracy rate of 96% with similar stats to over here as to the logistic regression model. And then it's a similar story for the confusion matrix for the random forest, as it successfully predicted 10 out of the 10, and it's like Iris Centeno. Then it predicted 9 for the Iris Vericala, and it predicted Iris Vericolor, and then it predicted 10 for the Iris Vericana. However, there was like an error basically over here, as similar to over here before, where it basically incorrectly classified as a Iris Vericana, even though it was like a Veris curl. So yeah. Next, we move on to model performance between the logistic regression and the random forest classifier. So model names is equal to list of parentheses models results dot keys parentheses, accuracy is equal to brackets models results brackets name brackets accuracy for loop for name and model name in brackets. So basically what these lines of code does, it basically extracts like the model names and their corresponding accuracy score from like the model, basically effectively collect all the accuracy values in the same order as the model names. Then we move on to plt.figure is equal to 10 to 6, and bars is equal to plt.bar model names accuracy color. So what this line of code does is basically it creates a figure with like dimension of like the width of 10 inches and a height of 6 inches. And it also creates like a bar chart with the model's name on the x-axis and the accuracy score on the y-axis as the bar height basically. Then we basically give it a title as model accuracy comparison. Then we label the y label as accuracy. Then we put plt.lim. Then we put on plt.grid. And afterwards we do 4 bar AC in zip bar accuracies. is equal to plt.text parentheses bar get.x plus bar get width divided by 2 bar dot get height plus 0.01. F is equal to the accuracy, which is being placed in the 4 decimal string, then centered. So what this line block of code does is basically it loops through each of the bar and its corresponding accuracy score, and it positions the text at like the center of each bar, and then it basically formats the accuracy as like a 4 decimal string. And then afterwards we plot the string, we plot the models for the accuracy for the models. So here's a chart for this, the model accuracy comparison. So both models have the same accuracy score. They both have like about 90.9667 for the logistic and random forest classifier. So they both have like an accuracy of 96.7%, which is pretty good. So yeah. So this was the project for the iris species classifier. So yeah, thank you for watching and listening.